Hey y'all, it's your girl D, back with another video. This is another book review on an audiobook I just finished listening to, The Other Black Girl. So I heard a lot of bad things about this. Well, negative, I shouldn't say bad, but negative reviews on this book, The Other Black Girl, written by Zakiya Dalila Harris. Okay, so here's a synopsis. Basically, another black girl comes to work at the publishing company that Nella works at, and all of a sudden, these different strange and or like diabolical things start happening. So, for one thing, she's told to do things by this other black girl that kind of sabotage her, and then on top of that, all of a sudden all these weird little notes start coming up at her desk and all this other weird things. So then at the end, this is a spoiler, come to find out there's a whole coalition of people that are set out to tame black women in the workplace. That's it, that's all. So here's my thoughts on it. I see why people I can play devil's advocate and see both sides to the, argument of why people like it, why people didn't like it. To me, it's neither here nor there. It actually makes me think of some things like some superstitions that my mom used to tell me about. Like, I don't know if anybody else like has these superstitions, but like, don't let just anybody, play in your head type of thing. Like, hair in the black community is so sacred, and so, I mean, not sacred, but like, you know what I mean. Like, it's a big thing for our community, having your hair done, having somebody sit down and do your hair. All of us have been through it, sitting between mama, and she's pulling the kinks and, putting the oils and whatever else. It's kind of it's like a bonding thing between people when your hair is your connection to, you know what I mean. So that kind of thing, like, that's the one thing I thought of when I was reading this book. Don't let just anybody play in your head. And then the second thing I thought of was like, you can't just take anything from anyone, right? Everybody doesn't have good intentions for you. I'm not superstitious, but I'm superstitious. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not superstitious, but I'm superstitious. So the idea of, Nella taking those things from Hazel and Hazel not having that good intent for her just really kind of made me think back to those superstitions that I grew up hearing. And then it goes back to the idea of one or two of us in the office. There's always, depending on who it is, there may be competition, there may be a lack of trust, there may be whatever. And sometimes you get those really good connections in the office where it's like, you have a mentor from that person. So it's hit or miss when there's more than one of us in a given space. And sometimes the diabolical thing about that is people will go through great lengths to try to separate you from the other person that looks like you in the office, which is messed up. But that's neither here nor there. Overall, would I buy this book? The physical copy? Probably not. I would give it a 3. No, let's see. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 because it is relatable. It's modern. It talks about the different issues in a satirical way, which I like. I love me a satire. And then on top of that, well, the only thing is it could have been more suspenseful. I didn't feel like it was like super suspenseful, but it could be. Will I watch the show? I don't know, because I don't have, if it's on Hulu? I don't have Hulu, so we'll try that. Maybe I'll get Hulu and watch the spin-off show of that, or if it's on Netflix. I don't remember. It's on somewhere, but there's a spin-off show of the book. So if y'all want to see that, go ahead and watch that. Overall, I probably wouldn't buy the book, but it's a good listen, and it's a good, it's a good little suspenseful book. If you want to get it from the library, go check it out. Or if you want to get the audiobook, game changer, y'all. So recently was like, I'm a little Spotify, whatever. And they just got audiobooks. So your girl, the game is changed. This is a game changer for me because I love Spotify, not sponsored, nothing like that, but I love me some Spotify. I like what they have to offer. It's a little bit pricey sometimes, but now that they have the audiobooks, yeah, that's a game changer. I will say this, they cap you off depending on your membership. You're capped off how much hours you can listen, because if it was uncapped, baby, I'd be having books on books on books. But they cap you at like 15 hours, and I'm like, that's not enough. I need more. Anyway, that's my take on the other black girl. I may watch the series just to see what everybody's talking about, to see if the negativity is real, but overall I liked it. It wasn't that bad of a book. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace, one love, bye.